playing around in Starfield. See, I'm in the ship. This is the first ship you start with, the Frontier. I'm at a space station. You can see it through the window here. The game looks very good. It's very detailed. You can see details on the weapon and panels here. Even here at the pilot seat. I have a few people aboard to this spaceship. Here's the adoring fan.
This is so cool. That was a good talk. It'll be hard to top it, but you always manage.
He has problems making eye contact. Just the sheer amount of stuff here is incredible. There's a lot of stuff here I could pick up. But why? Baseball. Nightwear. Oh, that's interesting. I could put that on. The only problem with stuff like casual wear or your nightwear is when do you get a chance to wear that? And you would have to probably personally put it on. Here's Sarah Morgan. I'm doing a mission with her, so she's following me around. She might not be part of my crew after we complete this mission. And just outside here, in the star yard is Vasco, waiting for me.
Are we lifting off right away, or do you need a little bit of time?
How can I be of service, Captain?
I named my character Abigail, and Vasco is able to say loads of names, just like Codsworth was in Fallout 4. Too difficult lock, okay. So I didn't get everything that I can in this place, but lots of things. It should be cleared. It's possible I missed an enemy somewhere, but it's not worth picking up everything. Whiskey in a carton. You can see the value of these items, so that can sell for something. But here, value 3 means I'll get 1 cap or credit. I can call it caps. 1 credit for it. Food items are interesting for me to pick up. Symbol game mat and game pieces. Game piece. Meal kit. They restore health, but I feel like the amount of health they restore is not worth it. And you also have your scanner. It highlights in blue every single object I could pick up. And it gives me a waypoint. And I don't have a map. I don't have like a mini map or a map of this area I can pull up. I can do this, and it will tell me where to go. And if there's markers, I should see them just on my HUD. That's my crouch button. I'll show you when I press start. This was one thing that I thought was, I don't know, maybe different from Skyrim or Fallout. Fallout, you show your Pip-Boy and you look at that. In Skyrim, it has an overlay on top of the regular gameplay, what's going on. And here it takes you out into this screen. And it takes some getting used to. Here, I've got lower left, I've got my ship stats, my mission log, my inventory, my skills. I have a skill point that I can put in something. And either I can unlock one of these new perks, or I can upgrade a perk that I have done the challenge for. So this perk, I had the rank 1 in pistols. It gave me a challenge to kill 25 enemies, or 20 enemies with a pistol. And now that I've done that, I can upgrade it to rank 2. That takes a skill point. And you've got different categories, so I can also pick something new in science, tech, in which I do need boost pack training right now. Because you literally cannot use boost packs, even though you have one. Unless you pick the perk. I would also say don't worry at all about what perks you pick when you start the game, because you can get to level... Well, this area is up to level 75, but I think you can get to level 100 or whatever. I'm here at... This is Earth's moon, by the way, that I'm at. So this is... I'm on a space station just outside it, but there's apparently like another place here I could go to. But as you can see, this is a map that we were looking at the moon. You don't see any sort of map for the space station I'm at. You can see the solar system here. And then we can zoom out even further. And this is Alpha Centauri, is where you do a lot of stuff in the very beginning, and then there's loads of stuff out here to go to. Here, level 75, it says, for example, for this one. So you have to be really tough for that. This one's 65. And white stuff is only 15. So I imagine everything's pretty big, and things are far away. It's possible I can't go to these places because they're just too far away. My ship would need to be upgraded. And you can imagine they could do DLC pretty easily by just adding more systems. My ship here, this is cool. I have not gotten into this much yet. I can repair because it is damaged slightly. You can see on the left is fuel, hull, and cargo. It's nowhere near full with cargo, but it's the hull is damaged. It's not at full capacity. And then it says it's a Class A ship, and Class A is the worst. So if I were to upgrade my ship or get a totally new ship, I could have more crew, better jump speed, more shields, better weapons, whatever. And then I have my crew. Sarah's unassigned. She's very skilled. I can change it to become assigned to the frontier, but I already have the Adoring Fan and Vasco. As you can see, Adoring Fan doesn't really have any particularly useful perks. This is on my ship. Who's on my ship? And I have outposts. I don't have any outposts yet, but I can start some. Allegedly. I haven't been told how yet. Is that something I can pick up? No. So there's lots of dead bodies around here. Oh, and something I want to show you. I want to show you the inventory. You can see here at mass, bottom right, that I'm carrying way more than my carrying capacity is. I've got 20 weapons on me. Most of them I'm just gonna sell. Lots of packs. Several spacesuits. The ecliptic spacesuit looks cool. It's actually... I might actually put that one on. I have this marine spacesuit. But you can see it has slightly less physical resistance. Less airborne and less radiation, but better thermal, corrosive, energy, and electromagnetic. And it looks cool. And that's the most important thing, isn't it? That's all what you want to put on and wear. I have lots of helmets. I have this one because it's a legendary helmet. Oh yeah, of course, the extra stats are what matter here. Chance to reflect attacks, thermal resistance, less damage from robot enemies, which I haven't encountered yet. And your undersuit. Like, you can have stuff that looks like... This looks straight out of Mass Effect 2 almost, like one of the default outfits. Farming outfit obviously isn't going to do much. But you just have... I've got this flight suit. I can put on a cap with it. Gives me nothing, no bonuses. Just undersuit. Extra helmet doesn't do anything even. Security uniform. But this is stuff you wear even underneath your spacesuit. And then the spacesuit you need when you're on certain planets if they don't have an atmosphere. So you might as well be wearing that all the time. Because I did find that while your crewmates automatically...
God's sake. Drop some of that rubbish already.
Oh, hush. While your crewmates automatically put on spacesuits as needed, you do not. So if you decide, hey, I'm going to unequip my spacesuit because I'm in my ship and I've just been on some place like... Sarah, do you mind? If you're in New Atlantis, which is the first hub city, there you don't need to wear a spacesuit because it's totally safe. Atmosphere is breathable. So you take it off, and then as soon as you then land on some hostile planet and get out of your spaceship, you start choking to death immediately because you didn't wear your spacesuit. Anyway, as you can see, bottom left, I have this white bar that's draining down. That's because I'm carrying too much. My oxygen meter goes down as I sprint and jump. In fact, if I exceed it, my CO2 starts building up. And the only way to get rid of it is to relax. For me, that's mostly standing still or just moving very slow. Normally, it will also regen if you're just walking at normal speed.
Please disregard. I attempted an informal greeting, but I am dissatisfied with the results.
Thanks, Vasco. But as soon as I've sold all my excess gear...
You're looking splendid today, Captain.
Thank you. That should all get better. I do have ship storage here. Cargo hold. I can transfer. And I can go left bumper for my own inventory. Resources. And I can right bumper for store all resources. There's only a tiny bit, but I figured that all the resources, actual crafting items, are best stashed in my ship. And I have a research station here. And I can research the food and drink. I can research old Earth
Yes,
cuisine.
my captain.
I think the stuff on the left, the little yellow, means I can do something with it. If I go old Earth cuisine, don't have meat or don't have cheese, but I do have bread. Beverage development, don't have spices. I do have fiber, don't have water. Mixology, only have alkanes. So I can't finish any of those. Outpost development, I need perks to unlock more of this stuff. I can only put in fiber. Oh, it actually automatically completed structural and it gave me one ornamental, so I need another ornamental thing, whatever that is, to complete this. So I can finish that later. But that's what I use some of that stuff for. And then there's also just actually building buildings at an outpost that take up resources. Better to stash them in your ship, I feel like, than to carry them around all the time. And then I did just discover you have a captain's locker, so personal storage. But let me show you how... And this is one of my complaints is the space travel. I can do it from here, the navigation console. Or I can do it from here, go to the pilot seat. As long as my game doesn't crash at all, then we should be golden. Now, I don't have to do this. I could just set a course for where I want to go, but I can undock. And now I'm untethered. This is the space station. But where I want to go, I want to go to the star map. supposed to go to Neptune, however... told you I have to sell my stuff. So I have to go to Alpha Centauri. And I could have immediately said where I want to go. I don't know where. Here, Jemison. That's where... there's other stuff on here too that I haven't been to. This is where New Atlantis is. The lodge, I can say land. Let's see what happens.
Hey, can we skip the local chunks this time?
Oh, now I'm actually at the lodge as well. Not even at the spaceport. So it's weird to me. You can just land at the spaceport, but there's no flying. There's no manual flying anywhere. There's also not really much of fast travel here. I don't want to see Ceremony. Commercial district. I can say, okay, I want to fast travel there. Carrying too much. So now I can't fast travel now that I'm on the ground. I can't take public transport though. To walk slow, I'm carrying way too much. But during that clearing the space station out, I really wasn't bothered by having too much stuff on me. Especially in combat. Like, you might hold your breath while aiming your weapon, and that drains O2, or you might sprint around. Other than that, you're mostly just regenning it. Oh, that was my boost bank. Nice, it's like a double jump. Very minor, though. Wish it was a bit more. It's a commercial district. I know people will buy my stuff. Here is... I haven't been to Outland yet. But here at the UC Distribution Center, I know they'll buy anything.
I'm pleased to report that our stocks are currently being maintained at 90% or higher. I'm sure we have anything you might need. Welcome to UC Distribution. Something I can do for you?
Yeah, you can trade with me.
Oh, well, certainly.
And then I can sell left bumper. And ask her to buy my guns I don't care about. Have multiple equinoxes. Grendels, Kraken, modified equinox. Ripshank, Side Star. So I have an equinox, and this modified one has a scope, which I think I'll keep that one. The Grendel is, this is what I have equipped right now. No, the crippling one. The bashing one is better. It's an epic, and at first it's a rare, but here, physical damage 5. Deals double damage when gun bashing. The only thing this one has is 30% extra damage on the next attack after hitting a target's limbs. But 5 damage is already just more. Exterminating Side Star. Damage against aliens, which are just creatures, by the way. There's no intelligent aliens or no humanoid aliens. Ammo I'll keep. Sell this navigator spacesuit and the deep mining one. Oh, they don't have enough money. That makes things easier. I buy 2 of my mining helmets.
back to it then.
And then I'll find another vendor. Because of
Something to report?
the odd way things are laid out, you have to learn the location of things just off the top of your head.
Problem?
Residential? Commercial? I haven't been to the residential district, apparently. I actually have to be wherever the spaceport is. New Atlantis. Frontier.
What?
You
What?
didn't hear this from me? For those eclectic mercenaries? The factions.
Ah, right. Fast travel. Or I mean, just the net transit car. Take it to the spaceport. Sorry, Sarah, you'll have to catch the next one. Brings you here. This is the local Starbucks. They will buy stuff from you, but only like food items.
Hi there. Thanks for choosing Terra Brew. What can I get you? Certainly. Please take your time.
So I want to sell as well. Aid. And just most of my alcohol and stuff. I completed my commerce goal. Seaweed snacks. Oh, here's one of your own drinks. But heavier stuff is what I want to sell.
I think I could live on coffee if I had to.
And I can do that here.
You're in the market
There's a bit
for
more in the
hardware.
back if you're not seeing.
I'm sure
Hope you're
I can
finding
find
everything you
something to
need.
suit your
Oh,
needs.
please take a look.
A lot of dialogue going on, or at least just people's random lines. Buy this one. And just comparing these two. Buy this rare suit, I guess. Packs. Beast Hunter. Less damage from alien enemies. Yes, buy that one for me too. I have this regular Constellation pack. Navigator pack. Space Trucker pack. Star Roamer pack. Mining pack. Take all those. Buy these helmets off of me. The Navigator helmet looks nice. This Trucker helmet looks awful. I might keep that just because I like the way it looks. Security helmet, security uniform. Utility headphones. This flight suit is also nice. And you have the undersuit and the flight suit. Or security flight suit. And the miscellaneous is where I have all my stuff. So this is all the little desk assistants, coffee mugs, decks of cards, globe, toys. Digipicks are actually like lockpicks. I need those. Anti-oxygen boosters. Oh, I loved this one. Micro floater terrarium. I'm gonna keep it. Microscope. Oh, I also wanted to keep this. Plushie. Coffee mug. miss from Fallout the ability to repurpose or break down all these items. But you can't confuse them with your crafting items because they're different categories. So you can sell all of these with no issue. Except, I guess, for your digipicks. Watch out for that. Throwables, mines. It's worth Inferno mines. It says damage there. It doesn't say the amount of money I would get for it. Did I sell all the weapons I wanted? Yeah, I guess so. As you can see, now I'm at half mass.
Thanks for coming in. If it
Oh,
belongs
no.
on, appreciate the business.
This is something you have to be careful for. So when
If
I
you don't
press
see what
B
you
to
want,
exit,
Thanks for shopping at Jemison Mercantile.
don't press A to skip that line of dialogue because it will reinitiate dialogue right away. Oh, I can go... I want to go to the spaceport actually, just to repair my ship. Don't jump from crazy heights because you can get ankle damage as like a debuff if you just sprain it. Where's the maintenance guy? Here.
Need some work done? Got anything you need to offload?
You
Trader,
repair my
you were
ship.
able to land it, so I'm sure whatever's broken can be fixed.
There we go.
Hello, Captain.
Right, Captain. Where are we headed next?
Show you through the navigation console this time. Soul. X to set course. It already says Neptune, it suggests, because that's where I'm supposed to go for my quest. So I can hold X and say jump. And now I'm here. Well, not even here. I am first approaching it.
There's a ship just drifting out there. No time to take in the sights. That could be our vanguard.
Moira's ship, that is the one I'm looking for.
The ship's weapons are powering up. Get ready. If you stop shooting at us, we'd be more than happy to respond.
It's not me. Brooks hijacked my ship. Pipelined a couple of them, but they've locked me down. Really could use an assist.
We blow that ship out of the stars, he's dead and our artifact's gone. We're going to have to board. Target the engines. Once they stall
Target
out,
the engines.
we'll have our chance.
How do I do that? Boost. Try and catch up with him. He's almost dead, but just fly close to the ship before you're able to board.
That's it. Start the docking routine. Come on. Let's go rescue that vanguard.
We made safe contact by bumping into it. Clear ship of hostiles. We're going in hot. Without weapons, apparently. Oh, right, because I sold the one I was equipped with. Take this Grendel or the Coachman. It's not a big ship. Sarah, you should wear more protection than just a leather jacket. Well, no one here. We're gonna loot everything. Ecliptic, that's mercenaries. It's all the dudes we killed on the space station. Which they opened fire first, by the way. I just want to put that on the record. That's all the cool stuff down here. Chunks. Cereal. Let's see. Thermos. No one in the toilet. Deck of cards. Darts board. Shoes. I am just grabbing everything. Dumbbells. High mass. Because of course. Where do we go, Sarah? Where are we supposed to go from here? So we went in. We could hear one of them coughing, so we know there's dudes.
The frost is starting to interfere with my instruments.
Frost? I'm missing something. Back to the frontier, no. Oh, other side. Take another weapon. Show you that Grendel. Some more automatic rifle. Oh, they know we're here. This is normal difficulty, by the way. I'll get to you in a moment, my dude. Medpack. I did get some injuries, so I can use a medpack. It'll go away if I sleep too, so it's fine, actually. Taking more of his food laying around. Loot all the bodies. I'm encumbered now, but it's fine. I don't care.
I think you need to get rid of some of that gear.
Oh, hush. Weapon workbench. See, that's new. Spacesuit workbench. Also new. It's stuff I don't have yet. Industrial workbench. That's all stuff I don't have on my ship yet. I'm sure that'll change soon enough. Alright, let's talk to the wounded guy. Nothing in here, huh? Captain's locker? No. Hi.
Am I glad to meet whoever you two are. Looks like we're all in one piece. Any day you walk away from, right?
We're from Constellation. Let's talk.
You guys still exist? Man, I've only heard stories.
We've heard stories too, about a strange object you found on patrol.
So, you know what that thing is? I tried to hawk it in Sidonia, and the guy thought I was peddling phony titanium.
It doesn't play nice with scanners. It'd be worthless to someone trying to flip rare minerals quickly.
So you're saying I shouldn't be using it as a hood ornament?
It'll be better in our hands.
Hey, I'll trade some weird space rock for a rescue anytime. Hope you figure out whatever that thing is.
Let's grab the artifact.
There you go.
Good work. Let's get back to the lodge.
Okay. Anyway, you gonna be okay from here?
Thanks again for the rescue. Don't know what I would have done if you hadn't jumped in.
Yeah, don't mention it. It's not much dialogue from him otherwise. He'll have to clear all the bodies out by himself.
I like to think of myself as your emotional support human.
Nothing else going on in Neptune, so I guess we're out of here. I have to get back to the lodge. Jameson. And we can actually fast travel right away to the lodge. And hand in that artifact. Which I guess collecting them is a theme, a running theme throughout the game.
Lately, I find myself spending more and more time here. Business has appealed to me, but this is exciting.
You're back. Did you...
We have it. Go ahead. Do the honors.
It fits. Energy spiked a bit, but it's restabilized.
Is there anything new showing up?
No, it's the same as before. There's a massive output as the artifact is added, then it harmonizes. Like it's waiting for the others.
That's speculation, but I think you're right. We need more. Here. You've earned this. Welcome to Constellation. As a full member this time.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Honestly, this just makes it more official. Call it right person, right place, right time. But once the artifacts started coming together, you were one of us.
Well, it's an honor.
We're going to do great things together. All of us. By the way, how would you like to keep traveling together? I'm not sitting behind my desk for this. These artifacts are a new chapter for Constellation, and I'm going to be out there for it. And I want you out there as well. You got results. I need someone like you watching my back.
You got it.
All right. We've got a few more leads we should talk about. First, there's an expedition that Samco has been putting together. It's in Freestar Collective Space, and he knows it inside and out. There's also the Eye, our star station in orbit. About time for you to meet Vladimir. He's been hard at work tracking down more anomalies. And last but not least, Noel. Have we heard anything from Barrett yet?
A courier from Argos Extractors came by to let us know they're packing up the operation on Vectera. But that's it, no other word.
That's not good. We should get over there and check on Barrett in person. Okay.
Now one thing she mentioned is one of the leads is in Freestar Collective space. And that is a different faction than what we are in. Well, we're not in any faction necessarily, but we are on a planet that belongs to... Oh, hello. I didn't know you were here yet.
Ever since I got here.
Oh, this is Sam.
Just go
Okay.
easy on him.
People are family.
Being interrogated by
I
a
hope
kid
it feels that way for you.
ain't
too.
exactly the best way to make a first impression.
I'll limit it to
Remind me of
really
Walking
important
Dead
stuff, Dad.
characters.
This does not bode well.
But we're on a planet ruled by the UC. And then there's also, I guess, the Freestar Collective. Maybe there's more, but at least those two. And they don't like each other, so I guess aligning yourself with one of them may have consequences for how you get treated by the other one. So it could be wise to stay neutral. But right away, like, there's already people at the UC that are like, hey, you should join up with us. You should become like a mercenary for our military. Anyway, I'll go chase some of those leads, and I'll see you later.